As all of you have committed a breach of faith, the Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel. Unlawful entry. The attempted assassination of the Archbishop. It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
What? We have nothing to do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of... You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for...
No! This isn't what we were told would happen! We've been deceived!
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands.
May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait! Please! The goddess would never forgive you for our execution!
Monster! We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from my sight.
There you have it. It seems the assassination attempt and the attack on the Holy Mausoleum were all the work of the Western Church. As for the masked knight who led the attack, I'm afraid his whereabouts are yet unknown.
It makes no sense that the Western Church would try such a thing.
It just goes to show that the Church of Seiros is not completely united. The Church is led by those here at Garreg Mach, and the Western Church doesn't have a strong voice on its governing I imagine the Western Church has harbored some resentment toward the Central Church for a while now. Ah, that's right. Gerald did say that you grew up outside the influence of the Church of Seiros is split into a few branches across Fódlan. The largest being the Central Church, which is headquartered right here at Garreg Mach. The Western Church lies far to the west of Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lonato held his rebellion. It's situated on the far side of the kingdom's most impressive fortress, Aryan Road. I imagine the Western Church's intention was to eliminate Lady Rhea, and the Central Church's authority along with her. Naturally, the Knights will be riding out to question the Western Church's top officials.
When they do, Your Highness, we will likely be asked to help carry out said punishment.
Indeed. Now, I don't mean to be rude, Professor, but I must say your situation is rather unusual. For someone to grow up in Fódlan, and yet never have any contact with the Church of...
I wonder why the Archbishop would hire someone like that as a professor.
So, those people from the Western Church were... Lady Rhea had them killed, didn't she?
Well, of course she did. Going against the teachings of Seiros like that. Quite unforgivable.
Those who stray must be punished, I suppose. That said, Professor,
There you are, Professor. It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you. Come with me.
The Archbishop lives. Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Seiros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Thief? Huh. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor. I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the crest stone had already been removed from the sword.
As expected. It would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
There's more. The professor was able to awaken the sword's true power. Even without the crest stone, the sword glowed red. The professor's crest is compelling.
Absurd. Using a relic without its crest stone should be impossible. The King of Liberation's bloodline should not even...
They must be allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough information about the professor to act. As for your request, I assent. The Death Knight is at your command. Use him well.
Good. I believe I will enjoy this.
I cannot thank you enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum. That sword is one of the hero's relics, and it is also a weapon of terrifying power. For now, I will entrust the sword to you. Please, use it wisely.
Lady Rhea, wait! Do you truly mean to give the sword? Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily. Even to someone who has the ability to wield it. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Fódlan would be... Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He is an ancient king of man. When Fódlan was attacked by wicked gods, it is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis with the sword of the Creator. Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Fódlan. Henceforth, however, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness. Lady Rhea, I beg you to reconsider. Given a little more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger.
No. I have faith, Seteth. Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted by... Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the sword of the... Now, after all those long years of being sealed away, it has returned and found a new...
I understand. As you wish, Lady Rhea. There you have it, Professor. See that you do not betray the trust
The sword of the Creator? The King of Liberation? Each tale is more confusing than the last. And I really can't read that Rhea at all. That sword is clearly precious. So why is she so keen to gift the thing to you? I feel as though we have become entangled in a mystery. And there is one more thing that has been plaguing me. The sword of the Creator. It somehow feels distinct from other relics we have seen. Such as the one that... Oh goodness, what was her name? Yes, her! The sword of the Creator is different from her Thunderbrand in one key. It bears a hole, where something should have been, but is no more. I despise not knowing what is going on. It frightens me. And yet, whatever comes to pass, please swear to cut a path that is your own.
Part 1. White Clouds. Verdant Rain Moon. Tower of Black Winds. The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fódlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fódlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
They stole a hero's relic from House Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Lance of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier. This skirmish involves a holy relic, and is therefore more than a single noble is capable of resolving. The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seiros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the West, so we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more...
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individual.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you.
I heard about our mission for this month. So, we are to... I'm sorry for dragging you into the kingdom's petty squabbles. This should not be your burden to bear, but my own. Thank you, Professor. Hearing you say that puts my mind at ease. Hmm?
Your Highness? Ah, it's been ages!
It's been a long time. 2 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed, Your Highness. You've grown so much in those years.
This is Rodrigue, an old friend of my father's. I believe I've mentioned him, if you recall. When my father died 4 years ago, he looked after me as though I were his own son.
Ha ha! You flatter me, Your Highness. It was my honor to care for such a fine young man. It's nice to finally meet you, Professor. My son, Felix, has mentioned you on occasion.
What brings you to the monastery, Rodrigue? Is it the thieves plaguing the kingdom?
I'm afraid so. This is not merely a problem for House Gautier, but for everyone. The thieves have set up their headquarters in Fraldaria's territory, and are mercilessly pillaging the villagers of that area. You have our full support in stopping those dastards. I thank you for your help, both of you.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the Sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true... I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, eventually it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The crest of flames. That is what you possess. Your ability to wield the Sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial, and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
Thank you for your invitation. To what do... Thank you. Oh, what fun. Yeah. Oh. Thanks for the treat. Come by the infirmary anytime.
Good.
Easy.
No.
Could you help me out?
Hello. Welcome.
This one?
Thank you.
This one?
Thank
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 This one?
Thank you.
This one?
Thank you.
This one?
Thank you.
This one?
Thank you. Please come again.
Dear Goddess, please protect...
Mercedes.
Oh, Dudu. Was there something you needed?
His Highness sent me to collect you.
I see. I'll be with you in just a moment. I'm all...
You were praying.
I was. Praying for everyone's safety. And praying for good desserts tonight. And that my next exam goes well.
The Fódlan goddess will accept prayers of any sort.
It's true. I've thought the same thing myself. That reminds me, Dudu. Weren't you born in Duskur?
Yes.
Do the people of Duskur pray to the goddess too?
Duskur had a very different view of religion.
Oh?
In Duskur, there were many gods. The sky had a god. The earth had a god. We made offerings to the war god for victory in battle. Held feasts for the sea god to calm the wind.
So you're
people prayed to different gods depending on what they needed?
Correct.
Your beliefs sound so different from ours. Tell me...
Why? Duscur is a ruin.
Duscur may be gone, but you're still here. Would you tell me more about it the next time we meet?
If you...
Really? That would be great! I'm looking forward to hearing more...
Duscur is gone, but I'm still...
Please tell me that wasn't the pan!
What was that noise?
To-do! Well, as you can see, the pan kind of exploded. Just a little.
How did you manage that?
I looked away for a moment, and the pan just went boom! Ugh, I'm grateful nothing caught fire, but now the kitchen is a mess.
Are you hurt?
Oh, no, I just got a little spooked. I really lucked out, didn't I? That could have turned out much worse.
Indeed. But do not turn your back next time.
Right. Sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
Let me help you.
Huh?
I will help you clean up.
No, I can't let you do that. This is all my fault. You shouldn't...
I have time. Let us fix this quickly. We will need to prepare more food before the others arrive at the dining hall.
Oh, you're right. So, after we clean up, you're also gonna...
You object?
Of course not. I'm just so sorry to bother you with this.
This tent is torn. Can you please fix this one first, Ash?
Absolutely.
Sorry. I should probably take care of it myself, but we'd be here.
No problem at all. I've had lots of practice with things like this. Happy to help.
Oh. Well, actually, I'll fetch you something to make the job less of a burden.
Well, yes. Sorry, no. I can't ask you to do that.
Ash, I've told you, there's no need to act like...
I can't have someone from the royal family running errands for me. It doesn't feel right.
I really don't mind, so you needn't worry about that. And while I'm being candid, I'd prefer it if you didn't speak so formally to me. We're supposed to be allies. We fought side by side as equals, haven't we?
I know. But to commoners like me, your regular folks normally only lay eyes on someone like you once or twice and...
I understand. I really do. When I ascend the throne...
What? No, that's not what I meant.
I'm at a loss. I wish to make things better, but I seem to only upset you more and more. That is certainly not my intention. Perhaps I should leave you be and take...
Please, I promise I'll go myself just as soon as I've finished with the tent.
Ash, enough! Okay. I've a question, and I don't normally eat sweets. So what would you recommend?
Oh, well, if price isn't a concern for you, then you should go for the sugar candies. The ones... oh, Your Highness...
Got it. Sugar candies it is. I'll go and fetch some.
Your Highness, please come back. I'm so sorry. I'll make sure these repairs get done.
I could use your help.
Hey!
What?
Perhaps it is resigned to its woeful... Ah, Professor. I would like to have more opportunities to connect with you. Thorn. Might you help me with a favor? Why is that perhaps... I would like to have...
So. Ah, Professor. Geralt was looking for you. It seems he has gone off. So if he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him.
The glory of Providence.
Ah, Professor. It seems if he is not in... I have something to ask of you. I have something to ask of you.
You must be rather bewildered. However, know that you will most...
I still have much to look.
Hey, you. You have helped me so much.
Need something? This one? You're all set. 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 See you again. Need something? This one? You're all set. This one? You're all set. This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
Well...
Really?
Right.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
Why is perhaps, I would like to have more.
Knew I could count on you. Hey there. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Come back anytime.
Greetings, Professor. Oh, come to think of it, last month I never realized that bandits had entered. Right.
I have a request. I may have slowed a step in recent years. I beg your pardon.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well... Professor. Oh, Professor! Are you looking for Captain Gerald? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago. He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was. Oh, Professor! Are you looking for Captain Gerald? He was talking with...
Gerald? He said there's a graveyard attached to the monastery. I can't remember where the graveyard is, but I bet...
Back? Ah, the graveyard. It can be a little hard to find. Would you like me to show you where it is? Very well.
Thanks for your help. Hey, I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't. I was thinking we should visit. She's resting beneath this humble grave. Hmm? Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much. She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, I cherished those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by... And she smiled the most. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time, but she loved you with all her heart. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone.
Well done. You have my thanks.
All due to your... Each new experience is... Thanks. I'm a good...
I appreciate...
Thank you. Now I feel... I'm getting much better.
I thought this was a test. It's all becoming clearer. All right, that's... I thought this was... I thought this... Wow.
I'd like you to explain. I see.
Professor.
That's the third time this month. Well, that's that. Father never relents. Oh, Professor! Hello! Did you need something? Well, that is... I was just tossing out something I have no need. You'd do well to remember that too, Professor. A clean space makes for a clean... Getting rid of things you have no need for is the first step to managing one's... Does that surprise you? Perhaps it seems ill-befitting someone of noble birth to care about such things. Despite my family's nobility, we've never been particularly wealthy. So my father raised me to be conservative with my resources, paring down when necessary. He also encouraged me to keep my living spaces immaculate. So the two go hand in hand, I suppose. Yes, he's a good person. Even when managing our territory used up most of our family's resources, he still went out. Oh, just a scrap of paper. It was already written on, so no good for note-taking. And obviously, I can't use it to clean my lance. So I tossed it. No need to hang on to ink. Professor, did you come to check on me? I hope Sylvain and Felix aren't getting into trouble. Oh, well, if there's nothing important, I'll be on my way then. I still have some cleaning to take care of after...
You think I'd cheat? On you, baby? Never. Come on. You're the only one for me. Hey, if you don't believe me, well... Oh, I get it. If I'm not your type, do you want me to introduce you to some other guys who have crests? They're all noble.
What? That isn't why I'm... You're worse than I thought!
I just want you to be happy. You know, get what you're after. I hate seeing a girl cry. Especially one as beautiful. So, you know, Maybe... So, Professor, do you enjoy spying on people? You look like you've got something to say, so say it. Hey, that was between me and her, not you. But you know how it is. Most relationships? Anyway, I don't know why she's so upset about me dating other girls. She didn't care before she found out, so... I really do hate seeing a girl cry. I swear it's the truth. My heart's in a million pieces right now. It's just the worst. Well, I figure the best way to mend a broken heart is to head out on the town. Why don't you join me? Who knows? Maybe you'll find love. I mean... Calm down, it was only a joke. You've really got no sense of humor, you know that?
Oh, shopping took longer than I thought. It's a good thing I had your help, Professor. Looks like we've got everything we came for. Time to head back to the... To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure if the money that night gave us would be enough. We managed to scrape by, though. I'm glad those shopkeepers were willing to strike a few bar... It's one of the few things I'm really good at. I've got a lot of experience living in the city. Money was tight for me, too. At least until Lenato adopted me into his family. Come to think of it, you were originally a mercenary, weren't you? I'm sure you... That must have been a pretty different life from regular folks like me. Huh, you think so? But a mercenary's whole job is fighting, isn't it? Must be a pretty tough way to live. I believe you. I can... Oh! I had no idea they sold this book around here. I haven't seen this one for 8... Lug and the Maiden of Wind. It's a well-known tale of chivalry in Fargus. Lug is the King of Lions. This book is full of his exciting adventures. I've loved this since I was a kid. It was what got me learning to read.
Give me that book!
Hey, creep! Don't touch the merch! What the? Somebody catch that thief! Cut him in half like my prices!
Please, calm down, ma'am.
You calm down, kid! If he gets away with that valuable merch, it'll...
Here, allow me to compensate you.
Huh? Are you serious, kid? I mean, no objection.
Don't you worry. That thief will be paying me back just as soon as I can. Head on back to the monastery, Professor. I'll take care of everything.
I'm with Ingrid? I'm not gonna get away with anything.
Stop messing around and get moving. You don't work?
Fine, fine. Let's do this. Hey, we did pretty well. All because I really went for it, of course.
You're a glib one, aren't you, Sylvain? I did the bulk of the work here.
It seems I've improved.
I can do better now.
I'm on it.
I'll cut through.
Here we go.
What should I do?
Here goes.
Stay focused.
Ready. I'll give it my all.
I'll do it.
That was tough. I'll stick with it.
Had to be done. Not good.
I did what I had to.
Let's keep our guard up. I won't. that for?
Time is now. I must stay focused. I must keep aim.
Thank you.
Is this a joke?
That went as expected. Whoops.
Thank you. Sufficient.
What's next?
I owe you one.
I have improved.
That worked out. Feelings.
It's our chance to prevail. Over already. What's next?
I'll do my best.
Thank goodness. A change for...
You saved me.
Saw that coming.
Ready. Over already? Have I improved? That should do.
I suppose this work.
That is that.
Thank you.
You can rely...
I aim for greatness.